I've been thinking recently how the year of faith is going to change us as a Catholic faith. What's it going to do for us? And are we actually doing anything with this year of faith? And I started thinking, what am I doing on my blog for the year of faith? So I started thinking about this and I realized that, I think it's time for a new challenge. And a place for this blog to go someplace it's never gone before. And that is trying to get interaction more with you, the viewers, to other viewers. And with this, as a matter of fact, it's actually based a little bit, not a little bit, a lot, off of Archbishop Neinstedt's letter, I Believe, Therefore I Spoke, which is a pastoral letter on the new evangelization in the Archdiocese of St. Paul, Minneapolis. This letter essentially tells us that we are all called to go out and evangelize, that we are called to share our faith with those people who we meet, and that we are called to go out there and to let them know why we have our faith and why it's such a big part of our life. As a matter of fact, Archbishop Neinstedt recommends that each and every one of us do a little 3-minute presentation on our faith. Don't take it from me, I'm actually going to read it from you right now. It says, if, as St. Paul says, believing leads to speaking, then grounded in contemplation of Christ through prayer and the liturgy, each person should be prepared to give testimony to how Christ has impacted his or her life, giving a reason for their hope. One does not need a story as dramatic as St. Paul's conversion to be effective. You only need to relate how the Lord has worked in your life. Practice giving your testimony to a confidant or in a prayer group so that you may grow comfortable in sharing your faith. Moreover, develop your own personal testimony to meet different circumstances, e.g. 3 minutes, a 3-minute version, or one that is 10 minutes. Pray to the Holy Spirit to guide you in these encounters, for as Pope Benedict has said, it is the gift of the Holy Spirit that makes us fit for mission and strengthens our witness, making it frank and courageous. I don't know about you, but whenever I hear about someone else's faith story, how God has inspired their life, I myself am inspired. We look at the saints. What do? They inspire us, and they call us to be more holy. They call us to say, I want to live like that. I want to live like they did. And they, of course, were trying to live like Jesus Christ. And you know what? Each and every one of us are called to inspire other people. And because of this, what I want to challenge you to do, to pray about it, of course, is that I want you yourself, of course, to have this 3-minute version of why the faith is important to you and how it has influenced your life. A little 3-minute version, just how God has influenced you. And when you do this, of course, share with other people. But if you could, and if you would, if you'd share it with me through a video. Now don't worry, it doesn't have to be too in-depth, all right? But if you could share this video with me and then, of course, give me permission to put it on my blog, what I want to do is set up a different page on my blog where it has people's faith story so that people can go and watch. Now I know you might be being self-conscious and thinking, how can I do this? Who am I? Who are you? You're a Christian. Who are you? You're someone that's looking at this blog, so obviously you have some sort of faith story. You're inspired by it. And so what I want you to do, if possible, is to make a 3-minute video saying how God has influenced your life. And when people start submitting this, I'll put it on this new page that I've created on my blog just for other people to look at. Don't worry, I'll be adding mine soon, but I don't want to be the first one up there. I want someone else. I want someone else to step up to the plate and to put a video up and saying, this is my 3-minute faith story, how God has influenced my life. Hopefully it works. If not, you know what? We tried. But I guarantee, if we put something up there, someone will stumble across this page and it will influence them to be a better Christian. Isn't this what we are called to do? To evangelize, to let people know that God is with them. And so, break out your video camera, break out your cell phone. Everyone has video on their cell phone. Put a video up, put it on YouTube. It's not that hard. And then send me the link so that I, in turn, can put it on YouTube. If you have any questions about how to do this, don't be afraid to email me, call me, write me a letter, send me a video about asking how to do it. You wouldn't really need to ask me any questions about that. And then, of course, do it, and that way I can put it on. Let's see what happens. I don't know if anyone's actually going to respond to this, but I hope you do. Make it creative. Don't make it creative. Just share your faith story. That's all we need. So there's a challenge. Let's make this blog more interactive. And like I said, there'll be a special page for it. Once I get this first video, I'll put it up there. Who's going to be first? Let's see it. All right. God bless.